Rob Smith said, being a little shorter than a normal D tackle.
He's 265 pounds. Now going for the end zone. What an interception! Christian Isian with his third interception in the last 3 weeks. Now there is a
second catch of the drive for St. Brown. Slovis to throw again. The defender fell, and St. Brown is wide open, diving for the goal line. Touchdown, USC. Well, they were down 14-0 last week against UCLA when they got the big play from London. Down 14-0 here, and they get back-to-back big plays from St. Brown.
And you said it, the DB just flat falls down. Good route here by Amon. It's Lenore, the interceptor earlier, flipping his hips and just loses control. And Slovis takes advantage. I thought we heard a whistle right before that play.
I thought so.
It's going 41 yards to help even the score. But first, a return for Cruikshank. And Aaron Cruikshank, could he do it again? He already has 3 of these in his career. Make it 4. And that is how you become the Big Ten return specialist of the year, folks.
Brandon, they knew about
Johnston, pressured. Oh, absolutely destroyed. Back at the 27.
Now they got a break from McElroy earlier, but he is back there, and here is an onside kick, fielded by Brew McCoy.
Advance it, but yeah.
The Trojans pull off the little bunt. A little onside kick and come up with it. Perhaps a game-changing play on special teams.
Great job. The 2 guys right over the ball. We're talking all the time. Watch the leverage out here. There's the widest return unit, or part of the return unit, and he's out leveraged. You got to be outside that number 1 guy, looking like Nick Saban a few years ago, right? The national championship. Great scheme by SC special teams.
You said that it looked like Oregon was ready and had done enough to talk them out of it.
The 2 guys right in the middle. That's one thing some people do. They'll just go, hey, watch it. This just has to be a throwaway from Keaton Slovis. Get the ball out of bounds. Launch it. You need the ball in 1 second. Right? They've shown that time over time this year. I think this is going to be overturned.
If it is, it'll be the second interception tonight for Jamal Hill. Sophomore who's had an increased role with Javon Hollins.
That originally receives the snap, or the quarterback. If you there, and there's the flag, exactly. It was earlier in this half, A.J. Hampton got Sermon, and Sermon was like, okay, I'll just go higher. I'm just going to go up the escalator here over A.J. Hampton. Look at how high he was.
Was a starter earlier in the year, is in at right tackle. Oklahoma crowding the line of scrimmage. Purdy trying to draw them offside. Got it. He did. I mean, there would look like there was contact there. Matt Campbell going crazy. Nobody threw a flag.
There had to be contact.
Iowa State called their first time out.
Got it on this one, I think. I mean, that's no contact. I guess he'd get back. But Brock Purdy definitely trying to use the hard count and the head bob to draw the penalty. And Matt Campbell's got to get himself under control here.
He is losing his mind down here on the field.
Because now he has to make a decision what to do on 4th down.
Well, he's still upset from what happened a half minute into the game when Ikeem Young was ejected for targeting. Hall, the running back.
Good keep by Purdy.
Great call by Tom Manning. Purdy executes and gets shoved out of bounds by Woody Washington. I'd like to bring in Matt Austin here for 2 quick things, Matt, very quickly.
Weren't doing it early this year. They are now.
Rattler looking deep after the play fake, trying to run away from Rose. He throws it away. And this brings to mind a play we saw earlier in the game out with the clock stopped.
No, they're a mess.
They're going to have to do it. They just do snap it. Didn't look like anybody moved. Purdy, can he rescue this? Purdy lofts it up. Jump ball, and it is intercepted by Trey Brown. Another huge play by the senior from Tulsa. And another critical mistake by Purdy. And you have to put some of that on the sideline. It was a fire drill.
Yeah, this started off poorly. You don't want to waste the timeout, but you probably should have taken it here. Deshaun White with the quick pressure, and Purdy just not able to get enough on that football. And it fluttered up in the air, and Trey Brown with the third interception of the football game.
Henry Parrish is in the backfield with Corral. And Corral will throw, and it's a pick six maybe. Watch out. Jay Ward. Touchdown. See if they do it tonight to keep themselves undefeated going into the playoff. Ely from midway back in his own end zone. Wise decision. Look at this. Ely gets through there. 105 yards.
Force the long field goal. Lawrence to throw on first down. And we'll take a shot. Wide open is Rutgers, and he's gone. Just like that, Clemson takes the lead. Here from the shotgun, Etienne will make the first down and break free. Forget the first down. He's got a touchdown, and the Tigers pouring it on.
Tyreek LeBuff. Oh, can you do that, Archo?
I save my energy for in-game, Mike.
Okay, all right.
I save it for in-game.
See if he still has some energy as they look for their fourth straight Mountain West Championship game.
Versus Mississippi State.
Zach Von Rosenberg has under heavy pressure. Somehow he gets that punt off, and it is going to be fielded at the 25-yard line as Dontario Drummond, instead of Elijah Moore, is the punt returner today. What a job by the 30-year-old punter. The Ray Guy Award finalist here.
Wow, what a heady play. High snap, timing was off.
Down pass off the turnover, all tied at 7. Lamont Wade will bring it out. Wade, good idea, across the 40. Lamont Wade down the sideline. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Penn State.
Jay Williams has been one that's really had to step up.
Let's take a quick peek. They'll review this.
Over the top, touchdown Drummond.
Ole Miss had against Alabama and turned it into a complete track meet. The problem is Florida's DNA is not to go fast. They're not a tempo team to the extent that Ole Miss can be when they're going warp speed. I think you have to just trade touchdowns with Alabama. I don't anticipate the Florida defense can get enough stops to potentially be able to make things happen. I would expect Todd Grantham to play a high-risk brand of football to try to create any sort of turnover, any sort of mistake that could be an advantage for Florida.
Like it should be a touchdown. He wouldn't share something with the line judge.
Snoop Connor, fake to him. Corral walks ahead. Actually, the only person that stopped him was an official. It is a touchdown for Ole Miss, and we hope that official's okay.
Well, the head linesman thought that he handed the ball off. So watch the ball fake. It wasn't fantastic. But everybody bought it. You can see the head linesman. He comes in, he's trying to see where the ball is on the handoff.
Really on the field was a touchdown. Timeout.
Matt Corral, of course, doesn't see him. He actually almost makes a pretty nice tackle right at the goal line. I hope he is okay, because he definitely took a shot. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Johnson all day. Another delivery to Butte. They can't stop this guy. Look at this. Touchdown Tigers.
All day, as you pointed out, Taylor. Watch Butte fight through these tackles. I mean, it just spins right out of it. And how the only...
And Ole Miss still has those 2 timeouts. Here's the pressure again. Corral wants to take off. He won't get much, and he lost the football. Jacoby Stevens has it.
Jones. A lot of pressure, and he stuck it in there, but no! It's intercepted by Trey Dean. And the ball comes out again, and Devontae Smith has got it back for Alabama.
To the bench to see like he's going to do a new play here. Watch him turn to the bench to the right. Like, coach, do you want something? That's part of the act, and they get the play off.
In motion. Trask set to throw, and he is not going to get it, and he fumbled it as well. And Alabama's got it at the 10. Tim Smith after the hit by Will Anderson.
Chase Griffin out of the gun. Against the 3-man pressure to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA, Kyle Phillips in the corner for the score. Griffin, pressure coming, and down he goes. He gets the pass away, incomplete.
But there's a flag. Back of the end zone.
A flag in the end zone as the Cardinals start to celebrate. Thomas Booker got to the quarterback.
So there are fouls on both teams. Intentional grounding, number 11. Holding, defense, number 29. Those penalties offset will replay the extra point.
Griffin, they'll run it with Britton Brown. Trying to reach the end zone for the win. Still no word from the officials, and he has come up short. Ball is down at the 1-yard line, and Stanford holds on for the win.
They need to score pretty quickly with only 2 timeouts left. Trask going to the end zone. Pitts has got it. Touchdown, Florida. It's not over yet.
Some turning away as Cole Smith tries to win it for the Bearcats. And he does. Game winner, Cole Smith. Cincinnati wins the American Athletic Conference Championship.
Trask inside his own 5. Hit! And he's dropped, and that'll do it. They're not going to have time for another play. They can't get their players back. It's over. Alabama survives in a great SEC championship game in Atlanta.
Number 1, I believe we're going to see Alabama every even-numbered year of the playoff. Alabama has started at number 1. They have not won the national championship in any of those years when they've started with the number 1 seed.
Good nugget right out of the gate. Right?
Yeah. Full morsel. At number 2, Alabama's won it twice. And who is number 2? Yes, we know. The Clemson Tigers, they've also won it a couple of times. Finished runner-up last year, losing in the national championship game to LSU. So there is no surprise.
We could have done that before the season. We could have started.
Perhaps, and let's see what the reaction is in the pizza party.
Golf claps, stretch. Golf claps.
Get a quick stretch.
Six straight college football playoff. Here we go. Get some pizza.
The top 2 teams, there have been 7 playoffs, and the top 2 have been in 6 of them. They missed different years. Clemson missed the first year. Alabama missed last year. So order has been restored.
Now, are you going to 3 or are you going to 6?
I'm going to 3.
Oh, we're about to find out what's up right now.
We're going to find out what's up right now. So at number 3. Drama.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Ohio State. And the big number that you see, 11, 10, 6. But it didn't hurt the Buckeyes. So the at number 4. Drama building. The
Drum roll. Notre Dame.
And that's what we expect.
We pretty much, nailed that. That's what we all expect.
Well, Alabama and Notre Dame will play in a national semifinal. They met prior to the playoff era for the national championship at the end of the 2012 season. And part of the performances like that is why people were questioning Notre Dame.
I'm from Louisiana. 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 We call it that boom. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana.